Hey there, Bas, Axel here. Welcome to second tutorial of AE Basic series. Now we're gonna take a look on imports and projects. So anytime you can hit the file new project, and to import files you can go to the file, import and file. And you can import the images and Photoshop file or videos, and so hit open. And if you want to remove it from a project, you can hit the delete key simply by selecting the file, hit delete. And you can also import the same thing by right clicking on this empty area of the project. Import file will do the same thing. And there is also another way. You can just simply double click this empty area and that will also do the same thing. And you can go to the file and maybe edit, go to the edit and hit clear. Will clear all the project area. And the last way maybe to import the file is to just simply drag your file to the project area. Okay, and basically that's it for the imports. And now if you want to save your project, go to the file, save, or file save as, select the After Effects project file, the .aep. You can give it a name and save your projects. Now keep in mind, the After Effects projects just save the settings, all the changes that you have made with the files and whatever that kind of stuff, but it does not save the actual import files. It just saves the links to your hard disk location of the file. So you can say that the project file originally used to be around 100 KB or maybe 1 MB with lots of setting, but it does not contain much memory and for the handy use actually. So keep in mind, it's just save the links. So if you are gonna change the location of the imported file you have used in a project, or if you want gonna rename it or delete that file, the After Effects won't be able to find or read the project correctly. So keep your project file organized and don't make change with them, or if you have done that, keep in mind you have to rearrange your project. So that's it maybe with the project. And keep in mind another thing, that you can work with only one project at a time, because if you will try to open another project while working on the same project, you will find this warning that if you want to save the current project or not, because After Effects gonna close that for now. So that's it. If you will open a new project after we close the previous project automatically. And another thing you should take care of, that you need to save your project by time. If you are making change, any kind of change, you should be habituated with the file and save, or just hit Ctrl S, because After Effects has a very bad habit to be crashed. After Effects can crash anytime, believe me. It's very nice with that. So keep saving your project, will help you a lot. And some another thing that you should know about. When you want to import a Photoshop file, like I have this zip particle, the After Effects will ask you what kind of import you want. Do you want to import this as a footage or as a composition? So let's see what happens. If you import this as footage, then After Effects will import this just as a footage or an image. As you can see, this black part has took all over the background. There is no sign of this texture here. You can see only the shape, because there is no data of the layers here, and you cannot do with these layers, just resize it as a single layer. So what you can do with that, if you will import this as a composition, when you open that up, and if you choose the composition and you choose the editable layer, then the After Effects will import that Photoshop footage with the layer information as a composition. Now if you drop down the composition here, as you can see, and if you open the composition, you can see the two layers here, the main zip layer and the background layer. These are the actual Photoshop layer. And what happens if I delete this layer too? As the After Effects says, you can edit these layers. So I deleted the layer 2, and now you can see that the background of the black color no longer exists and zip is transformed now. Well, there is another thing you might know about, that some footage contain the alpha information, like for example this one, and you can read the one. The item has an unlabeled alpha channel. The alpha channel is basically the transparency information, the color which should be transparent during the application of the footage over other layer. So if you hit ignore, then the After Effects will ignore all the alpha information, and if you will drop the footage on any other layer, there will be no transparency. The black background will take all over the background layer, as you can see. But you can make it transparent. If maybe you can delete that and import it again, or you can just click this interpret footage setting button and you can change the alpha information again. And if you will choose the straight animated, now you can see that the black background is transparent, and you can apply this footage on any other layer, as you can see. So basically that's it with the important projects. See you in the next tutorial.